Well, a new facility on Chicago's South Side is offering up something many residents are not used to. Brandon Pope is live on the South Side with the story. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, good morning, Felicia. A group of doctors have come together to open the first Black-owned urgent care facility on Chicago's South Side, and they're looking to make the business something bigger than just the walls itself, but something as a resource for the community.
3 Black doctors. You're hard-pressed to find that anywhere in the nation, let alone Chicago.
Oftentimes I've been taking care of people here who will bring their children, and I may be the first Black doctor that they've ever had take care of them.
That representation matters, yes, for the optics, but also because they are physically there.
We cater to the urban environment because that's where we grew up, and that's where a need is.
Physicians Michael McGee, Reuben Rutland, and Aaron Richardson have become a crucial resource for the South Side of Chicago, starting the first urgent care center of its kind in the area.
We noticed that in the area of Hyde Park, with a large population of a diverse group of people, they didn't have a true standalone urgent care center.
You don't want to have to go way out of your comfort zone when you're ill. When you're ill, you want to stay close to home, get treated, and get back home and rest and relax as much as possible.
My son goes to school right around the corner, and lots of the parents who are there have been very positive about what we're offering because they're used to having to travel either to the South Loop or beyond in order to get antibiotics for an ear infection or just a few stitches for a simple cut.
With inspiration, advice, and building space from a mutual mentor, these 3 men joined forces to create Premier Urgent Care. It's on the 1300th block of East 47th Street, providing non-life-threatening health services.
So what brings you in today?
You don't have time to wait in the emergency department. You have something minor that's going on, you want to get it addressed. So this is kind of filling that need as well.
We'll see people with everything from sprains and simple fractures to minor burns, strep throat, STIs, UTIs.
The doctors at Premier Urgent Care have also worked years in trauma departments and emergency rooms. And while their clinic doesn't handle knife and gunshot wounds, they still are fighting to prevent the violence that causes them.
It's a nationwide problem that we got to treat as a public health problem. We have to put the resources in to do prevention. And so we chose POP on Youth Violence, Project Outreach and Prevention.
That's a program McGee and Rutland founded 4 years ago, providing resources and education to help kids make better choices. A percentage of the money they make from Premier goes directly to it.
We are not so much about profits. We do want to give, whatever we do, we always want to give back to community.
Making their healthcare mission a bit deeper than a cut or bruise. They're going for the heart.
A group of doctors here on the south side of Chicago are the first Black-owned urgent care facility in the area, and they're providing a resource for the community. I'm here with Aaron Richardson, one of the doctors here, and I'm here with Takesha as well, one of the patients. And Takesha, I'll start with you here. What's it been like, working with this urgent care facility? What's it been like for you?
It's actually been amazing because this is definitely something that the community needs, especially this is like history in the makings within itself,
Yeah, and you bring your kids here, right?
I did. I brought my son. I brought 2 of my sons, actually, and then I brought myself.
So it's worked out for you so far. Good experience.
It was an amazing experience.
And then I'm here with Dr. Aaron Richardson here. He's one of the founding doctors. What kind of services do you guys provide?
So we are an urgent care as well as an occupational health center. So the occupational health center will be starting at the end of the year. But as far as the urgent care, we offer treatment for sprains, breaks, STIs or sexually transmitted infections, colds, strep throat, those types of things. But we also offer labs on site as well as radiology. So we can do x-rays and other things that your typical minute clinic is unable to do.
And we talked earlier in a piece we aired earlier about preventative care and how part of the preventative care for you guys is actually working within the community. It goes beyond these walls. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So I, along with 2 other doctors, own this, and we started a foundation called POP. It's basically to prevent youth violence. And so we give talks, we outreach in the community, we teach kids how to stop the bleed and do other things if they are ever involved in a violent act. We do anti-bullying campaigning, so it's wide-reaching.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a big resource for the community here. You can find more information actually on their website. Head on over to premierucchicago.com.